Alright, here's my quick take and opinion on how I think of every single season from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. We're going to go from each season from what I think is kind of the weakest to the best season, in my opinion. All these seasons are good, so it's going to be what I think is, like, the best from not as good to good in my order. And starting off with Season 3, I don't know, Season 3 is like, it just introduces a new plot point out of nowhere after the end of Season 2 with the whole Kaiba's family shtick, and like, is Kaiba a good brother to Mokuba with his new villain Noah, and how Noah's an actual kid of Gozaburo Kaiba? Like, I mean, it comes out of nowhere, and it's kind of like, virtual, I mean, it's like, it's okay, but I wasn't expecting it. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of it. I mean, the rest of the season after that, it's Return to Battle City, which is nice, and whole Yugi versus Kaiba, and all that, but still, it's not as strong as I wanted it to be. And next up, we have Season 4, Waking of the Dragons, where you think by this point we should have gotten to the Pharaoh's Memories, but no, an entire another filler season. Despite it being like another filler arc, I actually think the season was pretty good with the whole, everything else new. Like, Atem putting even more on the line to protect his friends, and also Kaiba in some way, shape, or form. And also, like, is, like, Atem an evil pharaoh? We all know he's not, but that's what Atem questions, you know, because of the whole Darts taking people's souls thing. I think it's a really unique idea, but it would have been better if it wasn't, like, filler the whole time, but still, yeah. Now, Season 1, the classic, I feel like it's one of the more consistent seasons, you know? Like, Duelist Kingdom, straight to the point where they're introducing some all-now unique, iconic characters, even if some of them I couldn't care less about, like Weevil and a few others, but still, it's pretty unique, though. There is also the whole, after the whole Duelist Kingdom, there's a couple stuff, like with Dungeon Dice Monsters, kind of virtual reality game and all that, which are other ways to continue the season to end it off, which is pretty nice, and also how to see, like, other ways of how Duel Monster works. Now, Season 5 is number 2. Now, it's really good, but in the first half of Season 5 or so, we gotta have another filler arc with Kaiba's tournament. Again, with like 16 duelists, 12, you have no idea who they actually are. It's pretty nice, but then you have this villain Siegfried, which, why? I don't know, we have to have some kind of a villain for him, so I don't know. And then the rest of Season 5 is like the Pharaoh's memories and all that, and them figuring it out. I like it, you know, going into like the Pharaoh's mind and figuring out who he was like 5,000 years ago or something like that, 3,000 years ago. It's pretty nice to see what his life was like back then. That's pretty unique and all that, including with the final duel, which is like so good. Of course, my real favorite season's gotta be Season 2, Battle City, and I feel like for a lot of people who watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, I feel like Battle City is a lot of people's favorite season. Like, so many cool duels. Of course, Joey gets a lot more screen time, shows how much he's really improved his duels, including Yugi, a lot, the god cards, the villains, like, it's so good. And that's pretty good, and I gotta say, Season 2 is my favorite, because, yeah, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time.